YouTube. This is Donna.
Hey, y'all. This is Kishana.
And today is March 28th, 2018. And this is our How We Met video. I've been asked by people in the past to do more videos with my wife, that she's funny. So I've asked her, she's on vacation this week, I've asked her if she can start doing videos with me so we do it as a couple. So this is our How We Met video, and we agreed that I would start the video. I came out when I was about 36, but I didn't know how to meet people. I didn't know where to go. I have one friend that is lesbian, but she doesn't live out here, so I had no idea what to do. So my friend who doesn't live out here, she told me to go online. Go online, Donna. And I initially thought she was joking with me. And then she told me a few sites to go on. And then when I went on there, I saw her on there. And I was like, oh, okay. So she's serious about this. So I went online. I signed up for 3 different sites. Plenty of Fish was last. Black People Meet, Tag, and then later on, Plenty of Fish. So with Black People Meet, I was getting hit on by men, wasn't interested. So I let that one go. With Tag, I met 2 people. I dated both of them briefly. They were not for me. During this time, I started praying. I started praying real hard because of the person that I was dating at the time. I started to ask God to help me to leave the relationship. It wasn't a serious relationship, but I just asked him to help me leave the relationship, and I started asking him specifically for things that I wanted in my next relationship. So at some point, I don't know if I was still dating her, but I started going on Plenty of Fish. I think I was done dating her. Let's say I was done so it doesn't sound shady. I don't want to sound shady. But I started going on Plenty of Fish, and I made my profile, and I would change my pictures out. And on there also, you get hit up by men, and some men attack you and tell you how you're going to hell and you should be dating and a bunch of crap, but who cares? And I would get hit up by women, and then I would look at their profile and their relationships. I'm like, why are you on here? I don't play that. I'm not looking for that. And other women I've met, and I don't know, but when I met my babe, I was used to people pursuing me. But all of a sudden, I had to chase her down. She talked to me initially, and then she stopped talking to me, and I would kind of stalk her page, but I wouldn't say anything to her. I don't think I would send you like little messages or anything, huh?
No.
And then one day, she reached back out to me, and we talked again, and that's when we exchanged numbers.
Mm-hmm.
We exchanged numbers, and then she stopped again, and I'm like, what is this? I didn't understand what was going on, but I just went on with my life because something had me going back to where she was, but if she wasn't reciprocating, there was no purpose in me going back and forth with her. So again, she reached out to me, and I told her that, did I reach out to you or you reached out to me?
I reached out.
She reached out to me, and then I asked her what was going on, and she was like, I had to wash clothes, clean my house,
no,
buy a new car, travel the world before I called you. And I'm like,
she is putting extras on it.
I was so pissed off. I'm like, you keep calling me back and you feel it like I do. You need to at least try and get to know me. And she treated me like this. So I was like, excuse my French, but F you her. She kind of hurt my feelings. So from then we kept talking, right?
Mm-hmm.
We kept talking, and we talked about what we like to do. And at that time, I was walking a lot at the beach. That was like where I got my peace at, because I had been going through so much stuff in my previous marriage and getting me and my kids back stable after getting divorced, or before I got divorced. I was trying to get my life back together and stuff. So we talked about it, and we talked about meeting up to go walking. So you want to go from here?
Sure.
Your experience
Okay.
of all the way up to here, not
Okay.
just that.
So my experiences are a little bit different from Donna.
Not your whole life, just
Yeah, I'm
our
gonna.
process of meeting each other.
Yeah, so I've been dating women since, I guess, the age of 19. I've been 19 was my
Thought you were
first.
younger.
My first experience was age 19. I've been in 4 serious relationships with women prior to meeting Donna. And I too, I went to, I call her my sister. I went to her wedding in Dallas, Texas. I want to say maybe in 2010, 2009, 2010. I don't remember the exact year. But during that time is when I learned about Plenty of Fish.
Is that where she met her husband?
No.
Oh, okay.
But one of her matron of honor will go
okay.
on to find guys. So
Okay.
again, Plenty of Fish. You know, if you're seeking men, or if you're seeking, if
It's
you're
a great
man,
site.
if you're a man seeking a woman, or if you're a woman seeking a man, or
If you're truthful, it will help you meet up with people who are so like-minded with you. It's perfect.
so since that time, I would go on and I would look at different profiles, and you know, I'm very shy. So Donna's picture would always pop up, and I would, you know, you have there's an option to where you can like, and I believe I sent her a like. And I would always, every time, and I wouldn't go on there often. I did meet 2 other people. One person that I dated for a few months and it didn't work out, and then another person that we just kind of talked back and forth on the phone prior to me really reaching out to Donna and starting to get to know Donna and liking her and wanting to pursue her.
No, I pursued you. You didn't pursue
I
me
was
back.
the one who sent out the message first, in spite of what she says. You know, yes, I would send her likes a couple times, and then, you know, the last time I sent her a message letting her know, you know, that I was interested. So we exchanged numbers and we text back and forth often. And she is exaggerating when she says that I gave her every excuse in the book.
You gave me a lot.
At the time, I was a single mom. I was coaching basketball full time, assistant athletic director. So my schedule was
And
very.
we figured that out, and how to spend time together, even with you doing all that once we did get together.
Yeah, so my schedule was very compacted. So it wasn't like I was telling her these things because I did not want to spend time with her and get to know her. I'm just letting her know, look, this is my schedule right now, and I apologize. I just want to let you know what's
you didn't
going
apologize. You were like, I had to tie my shoes. And
She is exaggerating. So if
So
I didn't
coiled
apologize,
and-
I'm apologizing
Thank
now.
you.
Okay, baby?
Yes,
I'm
so
sorry.
bake Thanksgiving turkey for next year. Wrap Christmas gifts for the year after next. She gave me a lot of excuses, and I was just like, psst,
So skip all of that. The bottom line is we were able to get to know each other,
Yes.
and we realized that we're who we were. We met each
exactly
other
what
at the
we were
time that
looking for.
we needed to meet each other.
It was
and-
like things didn't happen before because they weren't supposed to happen, because when it happened, that was it for both of us. Well, that was it for me. Let's say me first. For me, immediately after I met her and went out a couple times, I cut everybody off that I would just talk on the phone to, that I would talk back and forth to. I cut not a single soul stayed in my phone. I blocked folks. I didn't want nobody calling because I was so sure of what I had just found that I refused to talk in any way, shape, or form to anybody. Okay, me being married in the past. Let me just tighten this first before I let it. I've been married in the past. Keshana has it.
This is my first marriage.
This is her first marriage.
My first and only marriage.
But there's a feeling that you get, and any of us who are married, you know, that's feeling that it's right. And not necessarily to get married, but I felt that this relationship could do some time, and I wanted it. Our first date, you didn't talk about.
So our first date, we met at the beach, where we walked for miles and miles
Yes.
and miles, just talking and getting to know each other.
It started raining.
In the rain, we didn't care that it was
No,
raining. We didn't
just
care
kept
that we
walking.
were soaking wet. The fact that we had the opportunity to actually really physically be side by side, touching,
And we
holding
both
hands.
have kids. Her son was in the 11th or 10th grade.
10th grade. at
Her
the
son
time.
was in the 10th grade. My kids were in.
Maya was a junior.
One was
at
in
the
junior
time.
high. One was in elementary. One was in junior high. One was in high school. So I have 3 daughters, and Keshana has a son. And we both had kids at home. So without getting our kids involved, we made it our business to spend time together and keep our kids out of it until we were. I felt keeping our kids out of it until we were sure about at least this is a safe person to bring around our kids.
Yes, ma'am.
So we walked that day, and when we left, we walked early in the morning.
Yes.
And when we left, we walked back up. We had parked right in front of each other. She parked in front of me, or I parked behind her. And she asked me
if she wanted to go and have some lunch. Now, she had to go to work.
I had to be at work at 3 o'clock.
So,
But we walked early.
Yeah, we walked early, so we agreed to have lunch prior to her going to work. So she was able to go home, shower. I was able to go home and shower, and then
Got dressed and
we got dressed and we met for lunch. Best lunch date ever.
I'll never forget that day because of what you said about them shrimp.
We're not gonna let them know about the
Them
shrimp.
shrimp. I will not. I keep that between me and you. But she said something about the shrimp, and I almost fainted into my chair when she said it. I was like, "Oh my God!" Yeah. So we had, like, that's still our favorite restaurant, right?
Yeah.